We are live. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so wanted to talk to you all about your low ticket offers. Low ticket offers, the idea of low ticket offers, the whole everything around low ticket offers, okay? So for many founder CEOs, your low ticket offer could be the reason why you are not getting as many premium clients as you would like to have. Let me explain what I mean. A lot of times when people build low ticket offers, the idea is that I am building a low ticket offer because there are people who cannot afford my premium offers or my high end offers or my high ticket offers or whatever it is that you call them, right? And so there's this idea of having a range of customers, and some of them can only afford $50, and some of them can only afford $300, and some of them can only afford $1,000, and so on and so on and so on, right? And so it's this idea that you are creating offers for people who are not yet at the place where they can financially afford your premium offers or your high ticket offers or whatever the situation may be. And the problem with that is that when you create offers with the idea that I'm creating this for people who can't afford my premium offer or for people who don't want to buy my premium offer, then what happens is you attract the people who can't afford your premium offer or who don't want to buy your premium offer. And then what happens is when your premium clients or people who would be your premium clients avail themselves of those low ticket offers, the message that they're getting is, okay, well, this is not for me. This person is not for me. This person does not work with people like me. This person does not work with people who have the bigness, who can hold, this person cannot hold the bigness that I am. Right? So you are used to working with people with little bitty problems, but you're not really used to working with people with big problems. You can solve $40 problems, but you can't really solve 10, 20, 30, 50, $100,000 problems. And so this is the idea that your premium clients get when they are purchasing your low ticket offers, which is the reason why you can never lead them to your premium offers, right? You get people to buy these low ticket offers, they go onto your email list and you're sending them emails about your premium offers and they're not interested, they're unsubscribing because they either can't afford them or they're not interested in that particular offer. And so you're not understanding why this client journey that you had made up in your mind or that you had written down on paper that says they buy this product, and then they buy this product and then they join this group. And then after they join this group, then they purchase this, whatever 5-6 figure offer that I have. You can't figure out why that's not working. And I'm telling you the reason why it's not working. It's not working because the way that you built the offer is not designed for the person who would be spending 5 or 6 figures with you. You built the offer for the person who would only be spending $50, $100, $200 with you. And so I want to move you and shift from this idea of creating low ticket offers to creating what I call trust building offers. What do I mean by that? Oftentimes, the people who would be your premium clients will purchase a lower priced offer from you, not because they can't afford your larger program or your larger offer, or they're not interested in buying your larger offer. They will purchase your lower end offers as a way to vet you to determine, can you hold the size problem that I have? Are you able to do what it is that you claim that you're able to do? Are you able to give me the results at my level? Because I can see what you're doing on social media and I can see what you're talking about on your website. I need to know whether or not you can actually get me, somebody like me, somebody in my position, somebody in with my status, the results that you are claiming that you can get people. And so when you build lower ticket offers, your lower price offers, with the idea that this is not an offer for people who cannot afford my higher end offers. This is an offer specifically for the person who would be vetting me to determine whether or not they should spend those premium dollars with me. When you're building it from that standpoint, the way that you build that offer will be completely different. The way that you talk about it, the way that you name it, the things that you add to it, the bonuses that you add to it, it will be completely different. Because at that point, it's no longer just about creating something for the people who can only afford $100. It is about giving a premium client and a small taste of the experience that they would get with you when they spend, 5, 6, 7 figures with you, whatever that dollar amount is for you. And so my shift in this thought process, in this paradigm, is that you should look at every offer that you have that is $300 or less as a lead magnet. So the same idea that you have when you create a lead magnet, which, I'm gonna talk about my issues with that. When you create a lead magnet, when you create a free PDF or a free audio or a free course, right? And so the idea is to give somebody something for free that's got a whole lot of value in it. You get their name and their contact details, and then you can email them things. And then eventually over time, because you gave them so much value away for free, then they will finally say, yes, I want to buy from you. I don't believe that that is true anymore. I don't believe that that's the way that it works anymore. I will talk about that later. However, the same way that you look at those things, right? It's so interesting to me because I've seen people put more thought and effort and energy into their freebie than they put into their lower ticket offer. And it's more than about the bonuses, right? So you'll create a $27 course or a $47 masterclass, and then there's all of these bonuses that are added to it, right? Like it's at a certain point, it's not even really about the bonuses anymore, right? Because if you are not showing your premium client that you can actually work with them at that premium level through your low ticket offer, doesn't matter how many bonuses you add, they're not going to purchase, they're not going to engage with you for the higher end offer. And so every offer that you have now that's under $300, I want you to go back and look at it, and I want you to say, okay, if I were to treat this as a paid lead magnet, and if I were to say that this is the offer that the person who is looking to purchase my 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure program would purchase to vet me before they made that premium purchase, what would I do? What would I add? What would I take away? How would I change this? Right? We have a framework. We have a framework that we have developed for looking at what was previously called low ticket offers and saying, okay, who is the client you are trying to serve? What is the dollar amount of the premium service you are looking to sell? And then saying, okay, well, based on who it is that you are trying to sell to and who it is that you are trying to attract, these are the adjustments that you need to make to take your low ticket offer and turn it into a trust building offer. I'm going to be teaching that framework in my Data or Dollars workshop. So if you have not signed up for that workshop, it is a complimentary workshop, then you do want to there will be a link somewhere. So there will either be a link in the bio or a link in the comments somewhere, but there will be a link for you to go ahead and sign up for that. But whether you sign up for our workshop or not, which you should, so that you could get the framework that we give you for being able to do this so that you don't have to do it on your own, you do need to go back and look at your low ticket offers and ask yourself, like, look at them. And this requires you having a very deep understanding of who your premium client is. And when I say a deep understanding, this is beyond demographics. I think demographic data is, there's nothing special about demographic data. Not to me. I don't think there's anything special about demographic data, because demographic data doesn't give you insight into the way that this person thinks. It doesn't give you insight into their behavior, into their patterns, and into what it is that causes them to make decisions. To make decisions very specifically in the area in which you serve. So whether that is business or relationships or wealth and finances or spirituality or personal development, what is it that drives the decisions that they make in those particular areas? Things like knowing where the person lives and how much money they make and whether or not they went to university or not, and knowing the places where they hang out. Where are some of the places that your ideal client avatar hang out? Like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything special about that, because it doesn't really give you any insight. It gives you some details. A little bit about, these are things that you could learn from them online, right? Like, you could pay a couple of places and you could do some digging and some web scraping and some neighborhood scraping, and put a few things into AI and kind of get this aggregate of demographic characteristics, demographic information about the people who are your target client. But it doesn't give you insight. And to me, as a founder CEO, when you are wanting to use this data to determine what types of products and services I should create, or how I should talk to, how I can attract them in my marketing, what words should I use, those kinds of things. How do I need to adjust my client or customer journey so that they move from where they are now to where they desire to be, and they see my solution or my services as the solution that's going to get them there. The demographic data means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing, right? When you're adding people to your email address, what do you have? You have a name, you have an email address, you may have a phone number. What does that information actually do for you in the context of really understanding the heart of the human you're dealing with? Because you're attempting to sell to humans. You want humans as clients, not email addresses. You want humans as clients, not names. You want humans as clients, not phone numbers. So you're looking to attract and work with and serve humans, not demographics. And so just having this random data, an email address, so what, you can contact them, nothing about this person. And so that's something else that we cover in the Data or Dollars workshop, because I'm going to show you what type, first of all, I'm going to show you how to create lead magnets that actually attract the people who will buy from you. Not just bring people to your email list for the purpose of having people on your email list, of growing this big email list, right? I'm going to show you the type of data that matters. I'm going to show you some of the best ways to get that data and give you the frameworks for it and all of those kinds of things. And then I'm also going to show you, from a dollars perspective, what it means to look at your low ticket offers and move those low ticket offers into being trust building offers that your premium client will look at and experience and say, okay, you know what? Based on what I have experienced from this offer, I now know that this is the person that I want to give my premium dollars to for whatever, whether it's solving a problem or creating experience or whatever. This is the person who I want to give my premium dollars to. And it makes it very clear that you are the best one, right? Well, it will do one of two things. It will either make it clear that you are not the one that they need to work with, which is just fine, because at the end of the day in sales, really what you're looking for is a decision. You're looking for them to make a decision. If you get on a sales call and somebody says no, that's a win. You get on a sales call, somebody says yes, that's a win. You get on a sales call and somebody says, I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe I'm going to have to think about it, I don't really know. Well, then that's not a win, that's a loss, because the goal is to get them to make a decision, whether that decision is to work with you or not. And so it will either your trust building offers, the way that we're going to show you how to build them and how to upgrade them, it will either cause the premium client to look at it and say, okay, you know what, this is absolutely not the person that I want to work with. I don't want to give this person my premium dollars at all. Or yes, this is the person who I want to work with. This is the person who has the answers to my questions, who has the solution to my problem, who has the framework and the pathway that's going to get me from where I am now to where I want to be. And I am absolutely sure that this is the person that I want to work with, as opposed to, you know, having somebody go through your offer and say, okay, well, I'm not really sure if this is for me. I'm not really sure if I should work with this person. And they walk away with confusion, and obviously a confused mind, they don't move. A confused mind doesn't buy. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, right? Like, go back, look at your low ticket offers and find out, you know, get to know the heart of the human you are trying to serve, the heart of the being you're trying to serve, and find out what this person would need in order to be able to make a decision after experiencing your trust building offer, that you are the person that they want to work with. Okay. So again, if you have not signed up for my Data or Dollars workshop, there will be a link somewhere for you to be able to go ahead and sign up for it. And if you have any questions, drop them below in the chat. Okay. Talk to you guys later. And real quick, founder CEOs, make sure that you take really, really, really good care of yourselves. Okay. Until we speak next time.